guys, welcome to this watch along. Welcome to England versus the Democratic Republic of Congo in the World Cup round of 32. A place in the round of 16 against away to Mexico in the Azteca Stadium awaits whoever wins this game. And it's going to be an interesting game as well. Congo, first time ever in this part of the World Cup. Of course, England always here roundabout out the group stages. So let's go through the England lineup. We've got Pickford in goal. Let me get it properly right so I can actually see it. Because I can't read what's on my...
Let me find those for a file later.
Sorry about that. Do apologise. The England lineup is Pickford, Kosisa, O'Reilly, Rice, Guhu, Anderson, Kane, Bellingham, Rashford, Madaraki, and Jed Spence. On the bench, it is Stone, Saka, Caballero, Dean Henderson, the reserve goalkeeper, Henderson as well, Jordan Henderson, Bourne, Mainu, Rogers, Gordon, Watkins, Eze, Tony, Trafford as well, the other goalkeeper, James and Kouachi. So that is your lineup, and it should be an easy win for England today. It really should be. But as the World Cup has shown, there's been a few surprises along the way. The likes of Germany and the Netherlands going out to slightly lesser opposition. So could today be an easy win for England, or could they be a massive shock and get Congo's biggest victory in the World Cup history? I was on another channel joking around saying England will win 7-0. If England don't score more than 5 in this, I will be really, really surprised. This is a game where they need to go out and go for it. I think Harry Kane should get a few goals today for Harry Kane as well, to get him up on the goal scoring charts as well, following what Messi and following what Mbappe did last night. But I have to say, if anyone, France are the team to beat. So it is around the 32. And I do you know what? I think this new World Cup format's actually growing on me at the moment. I quite like it. I think it's giving the lesser teams more of a chance to play against these bigger nations. So look, let's see what happens, and let's see what the games brings us. There could be extra time, and there could be penalties. This game's being played in Georgia. Well, the devil went down and tried to win the golden fiddle of Johnny. He didn't get it because Johnny won. But there's players coming in now. And I like the way that the whole 26 get to do the national anthems for all the teams. I really do. I think it's a smart move by FIFA that everyone gets to feel involved, which is brilliant. This is Congo. For England are in their white shirts, blue shorts, and white socks. Congo all in blue. I love their top, by the way. I think Congo's top is really cool. A few Man United players, of course, England all in white. And there's Declan Rice, there's Harry Kane. A lot of Premier League players in here, a lot of expensive players. Rashford as well. Bellingham, is he going to run the show? Declan Rice returning after an injury, missing the last game as well. And I think England missed him in the last game where they just about won their last group game. The referees all from Jordan. The fourth officials are from Saudi Arabia, the pair of them. And then on VAR, we will find out shortly who's doing VAR. The referee's giving the players a bit of a lecture. I don't know what he's saying, but hey ho. The VAR is from Qatar, United Arab Emirates, and the support VAR is from the USA. I love his name, Joe Dickinson or Dixon, whatever. But anyway, here we are. It's a fine stadium. And of course, going through the England side again, Pickford, O'Reilly, Mark Galloway. We've got Konsa and Jed Spence as a back four. We've got Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson in that midfield. And then we've got Marcus Rashford on the left. We've got Jude Bellingham playing in the 10. We've got Moraki playing on the right. And then Harry Kane as your striker up front. Playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. And Bellingham is going to be the key today. Can he unlock this Congo back 4-5, I think. Yeah, they are playing a back four because they're going to play a low block today, and let's see if they can do it. A few players we've got. Wan-Bissaka as well, former Manchester United player in there as well. Wazza as well. Wazza, who's he played? Wazza plays for. I forget who Wazza plays for now. Is it? Oh yeah, Newcastle. He plays for Newcastle. There's Harry Kane doing his captain sort of building up. Come on, Jed Spencer's out there for Tottenham. There's Tuchel and Barry as well, his assistant. Tuchel looking very relaxed, thinking this should be an easy game. Hopefully he's not taking it too lightly for you England fans watching. Big up to everyone. If you are watching, do hit the like and subscribe. If you can, I really would appreciate it massively. And there's Congo doing into their little inner circle. Fine stadium in Georgia, I have to say. It really is. It's a fantastic stadium. And of course, we know the first half, the last 25 minutes. And of course, football's now a 4-quarter game. So we've got a 20-minute game. And here it is. We're about to get off and on the way here. And let me just get ready as we're waiting now to start off, and we are off and underway. His Pickford now kicks it long up the field, looking for Harry Kane. Does find Harry Kane with a flick on. And Congo start off. Is that going out for a goal kick? It's gone out for England throwing. What a good kicker. And England dominating. And there was Member. It got in there straight away with a kick. Anyway, here's England now just outside Rice. Now, what can he do? Rice now, Jed Spence looking for Declan Rice. Oh, the ball's gone out. Yes, it has gone out. It's gone out for a goal kick. Harry Kane trying to block it, and it's a goal kick to Congo. Bill Wayne, he says, good afternoon, Gendermot, and all in the chat. Where the hell's the England shirt, though? You're going to, yeah, right. Okay, that ain't going to happen. You know that as well as I do. Wearing this Tottenham shirt, it's as close I'm going to get to wearing an England shirt. Big up to Robert. No, Max, he said, England 5. Yeah. If you don't score more than 5 today, I think I know people going for 2-1. I went for 7-0 in another group chat. Made them chuckle. But yeah, I can't see more than, if you don't score more than 5, then I'm extremely be disappointed in your attack. But Congo, all in blue, but here's Congo's first chance. Rashford tried to get it, but Congo get it back. Now they're starting to play it round their own half. Big up the Wayne, says, like Congo's kit reminds me. It does remind me of the 90s first kit, actually, to be fair. Really does. There's similarities to it. I like it. I actually do like the Congo kit, to be fair. Looks really cool. But anyway, long kick, looking for Wazza. Here's Wazza, hits it on his head, takes it down beautifully. Now, Congo doing the first stack and he's offside. And the referee straight out there. I tell you what makes me laugh, right? Seeing the referees walk around when they're going to centre circle, it's like a little mafia halt, right? They're all working together like they're the little mafia. But here's Rashford. Rashford doing well. He's having a good World Cup for Rashford. Here's Kane. Kane loses it. Unsurprisingly for Harry Kane, doing his blocking, trying to get back in. Bellingham now shifting into that number 9 role. And here's Congo now trying to get out. England pressing quite impressively. There's Anderson. England get it back again. Still lose it to Congo. Congo trying to get it down the wing. Ball goes out for a Congo throw-in. That's a number 28 for England. Looking very confident. Yeah, big up, Wayno. Big up. Hope you're doing well, buddy. It's Congo now, all the way back to their keeper. And that's, Bellingham nearly caught the keeper. Got it away quite well, by the way. There's O'Reilly with the head. Here's Rashford, hits it with his knee. And it's a free kick now to Congo. Bellingham said, I nearly got you. Let's see. Wow, he was close. He was very close to getting that. The Congo keeper got away with it there. He really did get away with it there. But here's Congo again. Harry Kane pressing. I wouldn't mind seeing Harry Kane get embraced today if I'm being brutally honest with you. You know, I'd love to see Harry Kane back at Tottenham one day. But here's now Congo again. Got the ball. Now, as you know, there is extra time in penalties. I don't expect this to go anywhere near extra time today, if I'm being honest. Really don't. But here's Congo now. As I say, but England cannot break down. The game's been played in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, England's base is in Kansas, so they have been going back there. They're getting Clark Kent, Superman, to help them out with a bit of training. Lovely ball by Harry Kane to Morocco. Here's Morocco now running down the lane. He checks. He goes back. He's looking for a bit of support. Is he going to get any from Jet Spence? No, he doesn't. Gets for Anderson now. O'Reilly. Rice now to Rashford. On the right-hand side, Rashford puts a beautiful ball in, and that goes nowhere. And again, good build-up, though. But again, the final delivery, not bad, but there was nobody there to put it in the back of the Congo net. So good start from England, I have to say. First 5 minutes in, 4.5 minutes in. Congo have had one attack, but England are starting to get into their stride a little bit. And it's a better start than I've seen in the last game, to be honest. Here's Congo again, starting off from the back. Playing it short. Good playing, good defending, good pressing by England, I have to say. All the way back to the keeper. Now, England have not had good games against, one of the earliest games against African side was that 3-2 win against Cameroon in the Italian 90. So England have beaten African opposition, but, these teams can shock you. These African teams can spring a surprise, as we've seen already with Germany and Holland going out as well. This is the first game I've seen this World Cup. Well, hope you're enjoying it, Wayne. And thank you for joining me and watching it with me and keeping me company. Here's Congo now. Looking go down now, looking lovely little bit of football. It's good football here from Congo, actually, I have to say. Making England chase a little bit. Good defending by Rashford. The ball goes out. Rashford said it was England throwing, and the referee says, no, it's a throw into Congo. And they go all the way back to their centre-backs. Here's Congo now. Here's Waza for Congo. Back now to their left wing. Playing it definitely win. Good defending from Jet Spence. Good playing, Spency. Here's now Congo putting a lovely ball in. Oh, here's Congo. They're in the England net. They're in. Oh, my good Lord. Oh, my God. Congo have taken the lead. Wow. Wow. Declan Rice incensed. Absolutely incensed. Congo, the little Little Congo have taken the lead against England. I'm trying not to be happy about it. Yes. Wow. It was a cracking goal as well. I mean, he had I don't know where Jed Spence was and how Pickford got beaten on his near post. I do not know. Let's have a look at it again. Jed Spence, where was he? Oh, he lost his man completely. And how Pickford got beaten on his near post is beyond me. It was a lovely ball. There was the Congo man on his own. There was Pickford. Came through his hands, I think. Did it? Yes, it did. He should have saved that. He should have saved that, Pickford. Oh, my God. Pickford should have saved that. Congo are 1-0 up. Wowee. Come on. Look at him doing his now overhead jump. Look at that. That is impressive. That's a 9.9 for... Look, it didn't even fall over as well. Well done, young man. Why the hell the goal scoring left? That's what I'm thinking. Jed Spence, I mean, I don't know where his centre-backs were. Good catch from the Congo keeper as well, you know. I don't know where the goal really should not have stood because, well, should not have been scored. Because what they did, they brought the centre-backs over, left Jed Spence with two people. And it's the case of who do I... There is a bit of delay here. Congo players... We've got one Congo player down. The goalkeepers are down as well. So both physios are on. Let's have a look at the game. It's Pickford with a long ball up kick, looking for Harry Kane. And both players came together, really. Let's have a look at it. Ooh, that's nasty. Ooh, he really fell on his back. It was great play by Congo, I have to say. But how the hell they... I just do not understand. Do not understand how England were so wide open at the back. So wide open. So wide open at the back. That is, I mean, they're looking at it again. I mean, the marking is dreadful by England. And he pulled the centre-back out of the way. How the hell they scored that? Is Pickford should have saved that. I'm sorry. That Pickford should have saved that. And to go 1-0 down. Leave me and my curse alone, Carlos. Super Carlos brothers. Look, England should come back and win this anyway. Should do. But all the way back now. Congo have got 80 minutes to survive this. If England lose this, this would be the biggest shock in the World Cup by far. I mean, this team should reach the semi-finals at least. But do you know what? I think Congo have been the better started well. England just look a bit, I don't get it, lopsided. Nobody knows what they're supposed to be doing. But the goal that Congo scored, they should never have been allowed to score. Yeah, okay, Carl. They should never have been allowed to score that. And again, it wasn't just... I like the way Jed Spence has got his number on his brace for his chin. That's really good. Well done. I mean, England should win this. I mean, it should wake them up a little bit. But it's a free kick to England here. But that is dreadful marking. Absolutely. Big up Wayne, he says, why the hell was the goal scorer left alone on the right? No one marking him, no one tracking him. Exactly. Absolutely spot on. Good goal. It was a great goal. It was an absolute great goal. Really was. No, it wasn't. Stop moaning, Carl. Stop moaning. But anyway, here's England again. Jude Bellingham running deep. Now, can England now sort of start off now? Look, there's plenty of time left in the game. You're 1-0 down, but you've got over 80 minutes plus injury time left. So you've got enough time to get yourself an equaliser and a winner and do this within the 90. But teams are there. Every team's beatable. Every team is beatable. It's Guri. Now to O'Reilly. England now playing it around a little bit. O'Reilly pushing forward a little bit. Can't believe why Jet Spence was left to mark 2 plays. And he was drawn in, wasn't he, for that goal? He was drawn in, and it left the player behind him totally unmarked. But that means, where was your centre-backs? What were they doing? How come they were drawn out so easily as well? It's Jet Spence now. And Congo will not be moving out now. They're going to sit back and low block this. They really will, to their death. But here's England now. It's all on England now to get back into this game, to get an equaliser, to really start penetrating the Congo defence. But they can't. They're just being pushed out with a lot of move-ways, sideways passing. You watch France last night. It was all forward passing. Right, we're going to get forward. It's forward space move. With England, it's not like that. Look, they're going back again. There's no way of penetrating this low block, which you do not know how to break. But here's Rashford now. Is he going to put a cross in? He was thinking about it, but no. He goes to Gooey. Gooey now plays it to centre-back partner. Now, can England put a cross in? No, he doesn't. Oh, yes, good bit of skill. Puts the cross in. He's looking for O'Reilly. He finds him. Too many passes. Just somebody have a crack. Well done. Rice had a crack. England get a corner. First corner of the game. Now, this should be interesting. England do have a height advantage here. England do have quite some big players. So do Congo as well, by the way. So it sort of balances itself out. Now, can England get an equaliser here? Here's Rice with the corner in. Looking for, and that's going nowhere. And Bellingham, that's gone way out. And then wasted corner, in my opinion. A wasted corner from, I read. Yeah, they were, Wayne. They were dreadful. The last game, I did it on Jess's, and they were dreadful. And I don't understand why they're so dreadful. I mean, they've got abundance of talent here that, no disrespect, should be walking through this Congo side. They should be literally walking through this Congo side. But for whatever reason, either it's the pressure or whatever, they just can't handle it. It's like the occasion's got to them a little bit. But defensively, if this was France or Brazil, I'm sorry. I mean, everything's just over here. It's too long. It's just, they haven't clicked yet. I just don't get it. You should be punishing through these teams. These games should be like easy for England, but they're not. Still waiting to see how wide this Bellingham. I do you know what? He was very good in the second group game, Wayne. I'll give him that. Maybe it was who they were playing, but he I don't get it with Bellingham. He has got the talent, right? He has the talent, but he doesn't use it. But here's Spence now. Spence puts a ball in. Bad cross from Spence, actually. Not the greatest. Is that Harry Kane back? What the fuck's Harry Kane doing? Oh, no, he's not. That was Anderson. Thought it was Harry Kane there for a minute. Here's Spence now. Go on, put the ball in, Spence. Don't go back. Don't go back. I swear to God, watching England somehow like watching Tottenham last season. They're so predictable. And I'm not an England fan. And even I can see you're predictable. I mean, we're Ireland are shite, and I'll admit that. We've got crap football inside at the moment. But to be fair, you should be doing a lot better with the opposition you've had. Oh, Bellingham then, a good save from the keeper, actually. Got his fists on it. Well done. And then Bellingham then, and England give away a stupid free kick. And then gives Congo time to reset. Get back into the, what a crossing from Rashford that was. There was Bellingham. The keeper was straight out. There you go. Clean as a whistle. As clean as a whistle. Takes it off Bellingham's head. Straight out. But good start from Congo. Have to say, the first 15 minutes, Congo have done really well. Big up, Wayno. Yeah, I look, Bellingham for me. The Bellingham Kane thing doesn't work in my view. I think they keep running into each other's spaces. I've already seen it in this game. They just run into each other nearly. It's just something does not seem right. It's just passes not. They don't seem to be connecting. It's like nobody knows where they're going. You look at the French know exactly where the next player's going. You make a pass and the French player knows, right, if I make a pass, my teammate's going to be there. So that I know. England seem to be a little bit disjointed. And that's not me trying to be anti-England. I'm just giving you how I see it as doing this watch along. But Congo coming forward, and still they had no right to score that goal, but they did, and Pickford should have saved it. So that was a mistake by Pickford. Now, if Congo go 2-0 up here, see, again, it's just, I mean, here's Jed Spence. They're not playing well at all. Is that gone out for a corner? No, he's been kept in. This is dreadful. I mean, instead of whacking it in row Z, I mean, it's just, I mean, this is the worst. I mean, come on. Here's England now on the break. Here's Bellingham now. Bellingham tries to play it through to Declan Rice. Overhit. Again, all the passes have been overhit. And it's a free kick now. And I think Bellingham's going to get a yellow card here as well, I think. Or is it Declan Rice? I don't know if it's Bellingham or right. Yeah, it is Bellingham who's got a yellow card there for the tackle on the Congo player. But I've never seen... This is dreadful. And I feel sorry for the England fans watching this. I feel sorry for the fans that have gone out there. This is dreadful watching this. Let's have a look at this tackle. Oh, that is hard. It's a good tackle, but it's a tackle that probably deserves. Oh, was that a penalty? Congo are looking for a penalty there. He was in between two players. Now, was there much? Let's have a look at it. The cross ball comes in. Well, do you know what? I think that's a penalty. Let's have another look at it. Here's Wazza. Good tackle. That was from, look at him. He tried to get his head onto it. Like a caterpillar. Oh, no. Oh, no. Big up Spurs, lad. Well done, Jude. Yeah. So these England players are supposed to be world class. Yeah, they are supposed to be world class. That's my answer to that one. Wayne has shrugged my shoulders. And I mean, if England lose this, I think this would be as embarrassing as the USA beating England in 1950 and their first World Cup in Guadalajara. I mean, I think Congo should have had the penalty myself, but what do I know? And the problem is Congo look quite comfortable. They don't look overawed by the occasion. They look very settled. They're a good side. They're playing well. Bellingham needs to calm himself down a little bit because he will get himself sent off. That was Rashford. If England go out here, it will be a total disaster. And I think Tuchel will be sacked or resigned within 5 minutes. Well, Fernandes' deal seems to have gone through beautifully. Yeah, the documents have been signed and sealed. West Ham have signed and exchanged documents for the signing. Paperwork and medicals have been sorted out today, with official announcement being worked out. Spurs will pay a fee worth 85 million fixed up front fee. Installments, no add-ons or bonuses. Tottenham have made the upfront payment. Last night at 7 o'clock. Fernandes has signed his long-term contract with Spurs. Everything has been sorted. Pending the official announcement by clubs, Robert De Zerbi played a key role in convincing the player. Also, Tonali, I can also say that Tottenham have also made a £90 million bid already for Tonali, so that will be accepted by Newcastle, and we should have 2 players in the door very soon. We need to, I think that will happen in the next 72 hours, Spurs lad. It will happen. Hydration in 5 minutes. Yeah, that will be good. Give me time to go and check my ham, which I'm cooking. And it is. There you go. Right on do. Let me go and check my ham. It's hydration break. What a load of bollocks that is. Never mind. Hydration break. Right. Call it a ham break. Oh, sorry about that, guys. And now back. What have I made of the first 23 minutes? Load of shit, to be fair. I think Tuchel has to go out of them. He's going around rollicking people here, and rightly so. There's Reece James with Bellingham. He needs calming down. Jed Spence hasn't had a good start, I must admit. Let's have a look at the goal again. And again, I mean, the centre-backs have just been pulled out of place. By the time Jed Spence realised he's been duped, I mean, there's the Congo player. And to be fair, again, that should be saved by that should be put round the post by Pickford. How he's allowed that to get under his arm is unreal. It really is unreal. How that's been allowed to go under his arm is mind-boggling. And, you know, Congo are absolutely shocked. We scored. We're leading England 1-0. And, I just don't get it. I just do not get it. And the Congo manager would be reissuing that to the players. Right, we've got 20 minutes to keep this up. Let's get them to 1-0 down at half-time. Let's do it. Let's keep it going. We're playing the 4-2-3-1. They're playing the 4-2-3-1 way, England. That's what they're playing. Congo are playing the 4-3-3. A lot of England fans look a bit stunned. Look a little bit stunned, to be fair. There's Reece James talking to Jed Spence, giving them some advice or some encouragement. But yeah, total shocking first half. Total shocking first 20, 25 minutes. And to be losing 1-0 is not good. Here we go now. England starting off again, starting off in the back. Now, the second period of the first half. Lovely ball. Oh, that's a good ball. Now, where's Harry? And again, it's like no support for him. He gets into a position. There's no support for him. And he's just left. And he's just sitting there thinking, I should have got a penalty. Jed Spence has been run ragged down the right-hand side. I'm sorry, he looks all lost down there. He really does. His Congo again. And they've come out again. And they're just putting the pressure on. And England just do not know how to cope with it. Either they don't know how to cope with the intensity of the game or whatever, or they think, oh, we're too good for these lads. It's a bit of, we're better than these lot. We're better. Big up Spurs lads. Yeah, exactly. Tuchel does need to kick them up the arse, if I'm being honest. Saka should have started. He hasn't impressed me, to be fair, Spurs lad. And look, I'm no lover of Saka either, but that's not a penalty either, by the way. I think if England got one there, they'd be extremely lucky. But it's like Spencer's been poor down that right. Oh, he's still got the ball. Go on, prove me wrong, Spencer. Prove me wrong. What a run. That's a yellow card. Now, that should be a booking. If Bellingham is a booking, that should be a booking. The referee needs to be consistent on this. It is Sadik. There, he brought Spence down. Spence doesn't want to know. Yellow card. Well done, ref. At least you're being. Fuck me, that's a long time, Wayne. Through the legs as well. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this tackle. Yeah, that's a yellow. Didn't get an awful lot of contact on Spence, if I'm being honest. Just caught his foot. But look, I think it's right. I think a booking is fair enough on this. Big up to everyone that's watching. Do hit a like and subscribe if you can. I really would appreciate that. Here's Declan Rice now with the corner kick. Oh, it's been flicked in and it's just gone wide. And England have to. It was a good free kick by Rice, by the way. Dangerous into the area, into the dangerous spots, and that's where you want it. But you want a Kane or somebody on there, and it came off the foot of who did it come off the foot of? Kosa, I think. Yeah, really didn't get anything on that, and the ball goes wide and over the bar. But England get it back again. England now start to insert themselves a little bit on this game. Here's Bellingham. Bellingham now to Maduke now with the ball in, looking for Harry. Should have been a bit high and a bit whisper. But they're starting to come into it a little bit now. Congo now to have them doing a bit of defending. But Congo look very good defensively as well. They look strong. They do look strong. And England don't have any answers for it, if I'm being honest. They just don't have any answers for it. But anyway, going back to Rice now. They look, if I say they look a bit sluggish, the England team, if I'm being honest. But here's Jed Spence. Jed Spence now to Declan Rice. Declan Rice puts the ball in. Here's Bellingham. Oh, what a save from the keeper. Wow. That was a goal. What a save. And what a punch he got in it as well. Fuck me, that keeper's hand's strong. Jesus Christ. I'd love to see that again. Wow. That was a save and a half from the game. That should have been in the back of the net. That should have been in the back of the net and should have been 1-1. But wow, what a save from the keeper. He's having a worldie. Here's Spence now. England now starting in the midfield. Bellingham. Gehu now plays it to Rice. Rice takes it. He's got Rashford on the right. He uses Rashford on the right. On the left. Here's Rashford. Rashford plays it back to O'Reilly. O'Reilly now to Anderson. Anderson just outside the Congo box. Here's Rashford now. They're being pinned back a little bit, England. England being forced back by the Rashford now. Little triangle football between Rice. Looking lovely ball. Here's Rashford now. Oh, he's let it go. Couldn't keep it under control. Good little passionate football there, I have to admit. A little triangle football. Then he swinged it on the left-hand side. What a ball by Rice, by the way. Absolutely beautiful. And there was Bellingham, point-blank header. What a save for the keeper. One-handed as well, by the way. And he got some distance on that. That is strong. That's strong-handing keeper. He got that. What a save. Wow. Save of the game so far. That was something else. Here's Pickford now. Kicks it long up. Looking for Harry Kane. He's blocked. Referee says no free kick. He says, get up. You looked for it. And a lot of referees in this World Cup are doing that now. They're not giving every player falls down. And it's good to see. I wish the Premier League would have referees like this. The referees in this World Cup have been damn good, I have to say. But here's Congo, again, playing it in the midfield. 31 minutes gone. 1-0 Congo. Whoever thought that would be a scoreline? Here's Congo now. If England go out here, it would be the biggest shock, I think, of the World Cup so far. And it may be the World Cup of underdogs. I don't know when. I mean, I feel sorry for Jed Spence, but he's not having the best game for England at right back. Again, he's just been, oh, don't tell me. Oh, England just cannot get it away properly. Good header out by Bellingham. Good defending. Here's Congo again, playing it down the right. Good cross in. Oh, over the bar. And Pickford's out like a rat up a drain pipe, having to go with his defence. But let's have a look here. England got so lucky here. Good header out by Gayu. He didn't get that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Harry. I'm sorry. I mean, that's embarrassing. Harry should know better. You're too long in the German league diving around there. He should have known better. That's embarrassing from England captain. Falling over, just looking for a free kick. That's embarrassing, Harry. England trying to find a free kick. I feel like the Scottish fella does the YouTube shorts, by the way. He's so funny, some Scottish fella. The way he describes England is kind of funny. But if England play Mexico, I think Mexico beat England. Even if England win this, I don't think they're going to get in. I think quarterfinals will be it, because I think anyone they meet in the quarterfinals will beat them, because I do not think England have been great. Look, England may end up winning this in the end, but and this free kick to Congo again. O'Reilly just getting in there. But as the game goes on, I don't think England look like scoring. That's the issue. This is quite a shock, guys. A massive shock here. England are 1-0 down to Congo. I mean, whoever thought that? And Congo look good for their lead as well. They look extremely good for their lead. Well, if you love England, hit a like on the channel and hit a subscribe as well if you can. Here's Marduk there, looking a little bit lost and bewildered. England trying to get it back. It goes out now for a England throw-in. Jed Spencer's got it now. Who's Jed Spencer going to throw it to now? Still got the ball. I like the way that on these... He's got his number on his cheek thing. Yeah, do you know what, Wayne? I probably have to agree with you, man. It's been dreadful. It's not been great. Look, you've had your chances, but here we go. Here's Rashford now. Beautiful ball. Looking for Harry Kane. Harry Kane in the box. Harry Kane shoots. Oh, what a tackle for Congo. But here's Marduk now. Marduk goes past one. Goes past two. He's trying to put it in. Harry Kane put it in. Rashford off the line. Oh, my good Lord. Oh, my God. England should have scored there. That should have been in the back of the Congo net. It really should be. And the more this happens, the more you think, is it going to be Congo's day? Because they should have scored by now. Here's Rashford. He sort of passed it into the net. He didn't wallop it. It's so shocking, this. Here's Rashford now. Oh, down to the left now. Jed Spence on the right. Is Marduk going to use Spence? Yeah, he is. Here's Spence now. He's going to put a cross in. He does. It gets deflected off. Bellingham trying to... The keeper punches it instead of catching it. Here's Marduk now. Marduk trying to get a shot, and instead of passing it, using Spence on the right as the overlap. Here's Pickford. Pickford now. England now camped in the Congo half a little bit. It's a little bit like a bit of the siege of the Alamo. Here's Congo. And again, Bellingham so easily dispersed there by the Congo player. It pumps it down the field, and then it's going to be recycled by England. But again, it really is. Big up to Wayne O. Big up to you, Wayne. Hope you're doing well, buddy. This is dreadful stuff. Here's O'Reilly now. Is O'Reilly going to get a cross in, or is he going to force a corner? He doesn't. He can't even get round the referee's giving a free kick. And there's Tuchel. Grimaces. Hands in his pockets. Grimaces are what he's saying. There is Harry Kane. Good block that was from the Congo player. And here's the chance for Rashford. He should have walloped that. He didn't put any... He sort of side-footed it in. If that was me, I would have put my laces through that. He had time to set himself up, but he didn't. He tried to, and he hit it at Wan-Bissaka, who got down on his knees and sort of pushed it off from the line. Absolutely good defending again. But again, England showing that they seem to be huffing and puffing, a bit like the wolf, but they can't blow Three Piggies' house down. That's what it looks like. They're huffing and puffing, but you can't blow the house of bricks down. Here's Congo now. And if you look at the match momentum, there's a lot more white spots on that than Congo. And Congo did score in their first sort of action of the game. And then it's all been England, a bit of Congo, then another bit of England. It's all been England most of the fact. They've done nothing with the possession. Here's now Congo on the left-hand side now, going down there, looking for options. Lovely little 1-2 offside. Wazza was off, but here's now Rashford. Rashford now dominate. Look at him running down that left-hand side like a man possessed. He gets brought down. No free kick. Is he given a free kick? Yes, he has given a free kick. The Congo player looks a little bit thinking, why? Huh? What do you mean, why? There's Rashford, throws the ball back to Declan Rice now. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. He never touched him. He ran and fell over. No, he didn't. It was a free kick. There's the Congo playing. What, me? Me? I never touched him, ref. It's Declan Rice again. So who's gone up? So the centre-backs have gone up. We've got Bellingham in there. We've got Harry Kane in there. We've got Gayu in there. Consar's in there. We've got an Everton fan looking quite nervous. I don't know what Rashford's doing with Declan Rice doing with his shorts. Puts it in. That's woeful. That is the most woeful free kick I think I've seen in my life. They're looking for handball. No, this isn't 86, Tuchel. No, don't worry. It's not Argentina. You know, no Maradona's not playing. But here's now Maduk. Maduk now on the right now. Is he going to put a ball? Why is he not crossing? Why does he keep going for shots all the time? I don't get it. I just do not get it. Put the ball in. And again, England being stretched here at the back. Lovely ball in. O'Reilly gets it out, only to a Congo player. And England now a bit slow and coming back, by the way. They're down the left-hand side now. He puts a beautiful ball in. Oh, it gets headed around. Where's it going? There's a bit of head tennis going around. If that was Wimbledon, that would have been a good rally. But here's Congo now. And you're going to put a cross in. He doesn't. He gets a deflection of O'Reilly and goes out for a corner. Paul O'Keefe said that is among the. Yeah, I did see that, Johnny Tottenham. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Big up to Manny. How you doing, man? Mia. Big up to Mia. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, lovely to see you. Thank you very much for the stars. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm having a great day. How are you? How's your day? Where are you watching from, by the way? I'd love to know where you're watching us from today. Corner kick comes in from Congo. Corner kick. Good at trying to get it out. England don't get it out. They do get away just about. But anyway, Congo now attacking down the left. And if you ever look at Congo, there seems to be doubling up on their attack. They're being pushed out here 40 minutes into this game, and as a result, nobody thought or saw coming. Absolutely shocking. I have to say, if I was an England fan, I'd be absolutely throwing bombs out at the moment. Oh, he lost it there, unlucky. But looking at the French last night, if England were to play the French, I think France would destroy you. Just seem not. I don't know what Tuchel's got to do at half time, because if England go 2-0 down, which they could do, it's not saying they can't, but they could do. I think there has to be. I think if England lose this, Tuchel has to go tonight. There's no question. He should get on that plane as an ex-England manager. Here's Spence now. Gets deflection. Goal kick. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Oh my God. That should have been 2-0. Wazza. That should have been 2-0. How the hell did he not score? Oh my God. Here was a lovely ball in. And there was Wazza. What a... Oh, he hit the post. He hit the post. Big up. All good, you. Big up. Yeah, I'm all right, Johnny. Hope you're doing all right, buddy. Hope you're doing okay. And Brazil, France, Portugal, Argentina would all destroy this England team without trying. Yeah, I agree. Oh, here's Harry. Harry Strew. Harry Strew, is that ball down? Is that a penalty? He's given it. No penalty. He's saying he dived. Harry's there sitting. He's, well, if he's dived, then he should be booking him. But they're saying that is a penalty. But the referee says he dived. Will that go to VAR? It has to go to VAR. VAR are checking it. Let's have a look. So the beautiful ball in there. There's Harry. Do you know what? This is a better angle. Let's see. I've seen them given and I've seen them not given. That is tight. It's not been given. No penalty. That is unreal. Now, they're still checking it, I think. Well, if he's dived, then he should be booked. If it isn't a dive, then it should be a penalty. Play on. No penalty. Wow. Well, then he should be booked then for diving. If that's the case, and if you're playing letter by the law, and I'm not saying this because I'm an Irish fan, if you dive, then you should be booked. If that wasn't a dive, then it should be a penalty. Absolutely. Big up, Peter. Hi, Dan. Can you send me your email regarding how to do a stream? Yeah, Peter, I will do. It's on the it's in the description below, bud. So email me on the description below, and I will help you. Yeah, exactly, Wayne. There's no consistency. I mean, I don't know what you think, Wayne, but that was for me. It was either it looked like a, from one side it looked like a penalty, from the referee's side it didn't look like a penalty. But how that is not given, I don't know. And if he hasn't given it, then he should be booked for diving. If he hasn't dived, then here's Declan Rice. Looks like England are playing Congo and the referee, and I'm not saying that. I don't mean to be disrespectful to any team, but I think England are up against it. We're coming up to time added on. I don't know how long it's been left, so I would be interested. I think about 4 minutes, I think. But here's Maduk now. Maduk playing it through. Doesn't get there. How long? We've got 5 minutes, 6 minutes. 6 minutes of time added on. So there we go. So that's on there. Well, it's not showing, but anyway, we've got 6 minutes of time on. You're right. No consistency. This is the worst possible start, I think, or half for England. This is nightmare scenario. It really is. And I would love to know what the EU England fans are thinking at the moment watching this. I would say a lot of you would be angry. I say a lot of you would be frustrated. I say a lot of you would be dismayed by the performance, by what you think. I think, was it a penalty? I think that's going to be the biggest talking point. That penalty claim for Harry Kane. Was it a penalty? Wasn't it a penalty? Here's O'Reilly now going down the left. Rashford again. Rashford to O'Reilly. And it's like England can huff and puff all they like, but they ain't blowing the house down the way they're playing. And again, I think Harry Kane's been disappointed. I think Bellingham's been really disappointed. I think the players down the wings haven't done enough, haven't got enough crosses in like that. There's Bellingham. What again? The keeper again from Congo pulls out a save out of nowhere. This reminds me of the keeper of Poland in 1974, where England peppered the Polish defence and the keeper saved it. Again, good header. Oh, came off the post, I think. Or did he get a hand to it? He did get a hand to it. What a save. Wow. That keeper's going to become very famous, I think, tonight. Whatever happens. But here's Congo on the break. And England being caught out here, and Jet Spence gets back. Good defending by Jet Spence. That's what you want to see. And he gives a free kick. Their keeper. Wow. What a save. I think he pushed it onto the post. Let's have another look. He gets his hand. Wow. Just wow. Here's Rashford now. There's nobody helping him. You got O'Reilly just standing there. He's not out there trying to back in. Declan Rice has been crap. Bellingham, Anderson, I don't know how he's worth 116 million. It's beyond me. No disrespect to Congo. England should be winning this 3 or 4-0. And I said if you didn't win it by anything, by any margin, I'd be extremely surprised. Well, I'm just totally shocked by how bad you've played. But here's Declan Rice now. Declan Rice plays it centrally to Harry Kane. Harry Kane now. Shouldn't he not had a penalty? Who knows? Again, there's nobody in the box. There is nobody in the box. There is it in Harry Kane nearly loses it. Again, Congo just played out the back like there's no tomorrow. Good stuff, this. Bon Congo ball goes out. And again, Anderson. There's a lot of moaning and groaning going on. But unreal. Unreal. This is nightmare scenario. Nightmare scenario for all England fans. It really is. Little old Congo are beating the mighty England at football. Little old Congo. A small African nation. Doing themselves absolute proud tonight. I'm playing some good stuff as well, by the way. Here's Congo now. Really, surely they can't go into 2-0 up. Surely they're not going to go in 2-0 up. No, they're not. England get it away. And again, it's offside. But again, England's defence looks ropey. It looks really ropey. Big up Wayne, great save. Was a great save. Again, showing it again. That keeper, absolutely. That's heading in the corner of the net. Look, I think if England scored, then I think they go on and win the game. But if they don't get a goal before half-time, then whatever said at half-time, I don't know. I'm just totally shocked on what I'm watching. This is dreadful. Here's Bellingham. Bellingham now just outside the box. Puts a beautiful ball over to Maduka. Maduka now with the ball. First time ball. I don't know where that's going. It's going nowhere. But Rashford and Bellingham sort of arguing amongst themselves. Is that corner? It is a corner. It's all right doing this. It's all right doing this. Instead of, trying to whip up the crowd, how about giving them something to get ripped up for? It's Declan Rice. Is he going to pull his shorts up by his arse ankles again? No, he's not. Corner kick. Yeah, I wouldn't say that far, but his corner kick. Here's Harry Kane. Oh, again, the Congo keeper. How the hell is he saving these? England, look, if England, them chances of going England 3-1 up. Again, the keeper. Ooh, he's holding these balls. What they're checking here now for? Harry Kane looks a bit shocked. Half time. And that is it. The Congo player does his bit of rolling around, holding these balls. Here we go. Here's Harry Kane. Is he going to score? Is he going to score? No, he saves it with his legs. I think Harry Kane looks a bit shocked. Declan Rice trudging off, head down. Well, half-time, guys. Half-time. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. There's a few people arguing with the referee. Harry Kane looks a little bit dismissed. The Congo man's really having to go at the referee for some reason. I don't know what he's waiting for. But here is the halftime stats. We've got 58 possession for England, 42 for Congo, 8 shots, 4 on target for England, 3 shots, 1 on target for Congo, 20 touches in the opposition box for England, 1 corner, 1.2 XG, and then we've got 8 touches in the England box, 1 corner, and then I think it was 0.8 XG for Congo. Wowee. That is something. Yeah. He saved it with his bollocks. Yeah, he did. Well done. The ref is a dick. Is absolute dog. All the England players should be embarrassed and ashamed. So I do you know what? I couldn't agree more. Wayne. I just don't know why you're playing so bad. I just don't know. It's very much you're not taking them seriously enough, or you've gone out there and think, look, we can whip these. These are no one. Yeah, Congo. Who's Congo? And I think you've been shocked. And I think the way the players have gone out there, and I think the whole first half has been that way of you're too good for this. And I think Congo have sort of brought you back down to earth. Now, should have England been more up? Yeah, if it wasn't for the goalkeeper, you would have been 3-4-1 up. I think the players that have let you down, I think Jed Spencer's not had a good first half. I think your centre-backs have been poor. I think Pickford, for what he's had to do, is 2 jobs. 1, kick the ball away, and the second, pick the ball out of the net. I just do not understand. How. I mean, they're looking at the goal again, right? So you've got Anderson there. You've got a 3 there. So Anderson's. You've got Wazza there in the space. So they're in the triangle, right? England's got a triangle. So Wazza in the middle. Anderson pushes forward, tries to find them. They work it out on the right-hand side with Congo. So they've still got the ball on the right-hand side. They do recycle it back to the centre-back. So you've got one Dabaska there. Now he's going to move into the centre. So you've got Kosa and you've got Guri. So Guri should move over. They both move over. So that leaves Sidic and Love through. And that's what happens. You know, they get dragged out. Spence then follows his man. But the player that should be doing something is actually Madouk, who should have realised, oh, hang on a minute, I should be following him. And poor Jess Spence is then left defending against 2 players where the player, that winger Madouk, should have come back and he should have came in and defended. To be fair, Pickford should have saved the goal. That should be an easy save for Pickford. But I do feel when your centre-backs are being pulled, Spence has then got to follow the player that's going to follow that gap. That leaves us. But you as a player have got to think, oh, hang on a minute. If Spence moves in, that's going to leave a gap there, and that player's on mark. So I have to come back and do my bit. And he didn't. He left him all. Now, then the question should be asked, should Pickford save this? Now, you look at it again. He does get his hand to it. It goes under his glove. But his hand is a bit up, if you know what I mean. And if any goalkeeper will know, they should keep your hand low. It gives you that little bit of protection around that near post. Now, he should not be getting beat on his near post. And again, Pickford, his positioning is right, but it's just the way he gets down too late. I think he's more shocked that he's gone for the near post. He half expected him to go for the far post. So, but he gets to the near post, he's late down, and then the ball hits the bottom of his glove and it goes in the back of the net. I think it's poor goalkeeping by Pickford. I think he should take the whole blame for that, if I'm being honest. But also, Madouk should have come back and did his defensive more, because it left Jess Spence marking 2 players. So it's bad defending all round by England. Then you've got the chances England should have scored. And this is where I think praise should be heaped on the Congo goalkeeper. He's made a couple of great saves in that first half. But what's worrying me is you're going down the left and you're going down the right. It doesn't seem to be any overlapping happen. It seems if Rashford goes down the left, he's being isolated then because O'Reilly's not trying to help him and help him out. You go down the right, Jed Spence sometimes is going for the overlap, sometimes he isn't. And it's leaving your wingers sort of isolated. And then you got Harry Kane and Bellingham, where Harry Kane seems to be drifting everywhere, but instead where he needs to be, which is in the Congo box. You got Bellingham had more shots on goal than Harry Kane in that first half. And again, was it a penalty? Wasn't it a penalty? Now, for the view the referee had, it looked like a dive. So if that is the case, then he should be booked. Now, looking at here, yes, the keeper does get Harry Kane. He does get the bottom of his ankles. Now, is that momentum bringing him over? No, he does let the ball go. Does it get much connection? Then it's hard. The referee and VAR looked at it. Well, if that's the case, then if the referee thinks he has dived and then there's no penalty, then he should be booked for diving. If that's not the case, then the penalty should have been given. I think it would have been harsh to give the penalty, but it's one of them that are sometimes they're given, sometimes they're not. It's very, very. You look at it again. He does get connect. The keeper does connect with Harry Kane. But if you look at it from another angle, does it get enough? It seems like Harry Kane sort of falls over before his foot sort of trips into the grass. So it's one of them. But for me, I just don't get it. I just go big up Pagey as well. Evening, big up to Wayne. England are trying a new style, the Sunday League style of football. Yeah, they're doing that well. Pickford has never been good enough for England, in my opinion. I like Pickford, but I feel he's a bit chaotic in goal. I forgot Kane was even playing. Well, at some point, I didn't know he was playing. Kane was throwing himself over to give a touch. Now, England have never won a World Cup match in which they've conceded first. The only time they've done that was the 1966 World Cup final. There's a stat for you. So every time England have gone behind in a World Cup game, they've lost. So if they win today, this will be the first time since 60 years ago, since you've won a game coming from behind. That is some stat. That is some stat. I don't know what to say. I really do not know what to say. It's mind-boggling. It's literally mind-boggling. Right, I need to go and go and get a drink and sort out. So I'm going to. Where am I going to? I'm going to play you a little bit of something I haven't played in a while. It's 1 minute 32 seconds of what am I doing? I am going to do. Yeah, we still also, apart from being sponsored by Connor Designs, we are also sponsored by Private Internet Access. So here's a little bit about Private Internet Access, and I need to go and get a drink. Back in a few.
Let me talk to you. A little reference there, but I'm going to stop messing about. I'm going to talk to you about Private Internet Access, the best VPN in the land. Now, when you're online, you may not realize, but all of your data is there for the taking by anybody. With a VPN such as Private Internet Access, your data is safe and secure, streamlined, and nobody else can get hold of it. That's why I use one anyway. VPN's very easy to use. Private Internet Access, all you got to do is log on your phone, select where you want to be. So I want to be in America, and I click go, and there we are. You can also link up your devices to it from your phone if that is easier for you. It's available on a lot of platforms as well. As you can see, you can use it for a very, very big range of things. So that's even better as well. You can use it, like I said, on all your devices, smartphone, tablets, gaming consoles, and stick it on your modem. And it's unlimited devices. One equals all. It's available all across the world, and it works perfectly. what they do is they mask your IP address, so pesky 3 o'clock kickoffs aren't an issue anymore, and they're independently audited, so there's no logs, 30 million customers, and 4.5-star Trustpilot rated excellent review. Private internet access. Get yours now.
And keep hang on, sorry, 1 minute, guys. Right, so I don't know what's got to change for the second half for you guys. I say there will be some changes made at halftime. Who does come on and who does come off is another thing as well. On the bench, you do have Stones, you do have Saka. Maybe Saka can come off for Marduki. Maybe Mainu can come on in the midfield for Anderson. He may bring on Gordon. Or you got Rogers there as well. Maybe Eze could come on. To show the penalty again. Do you know what? I've seen them given and I've seen them not given. It's very one of them. Now, if you look at it from one angle, it looks like a penalty. You look at it from another angle, it looks like he's sort of falling over his own feet, and the keeper doesn't get hold of him. But it's very interesting to know that the VAR were very quick to say no penalty, which is interesting. It really is interesting. But it doesn't matter. I mean, you shouldn't be expecting to gain penalties. You should be winning this game because you're superior class and you're superior talent. Now, the England team are coming out in the second half with the officials. Harry Kane's leading the team out. Doesn't look like there's been any substitutes at all for the second half, which is kind of surprising. This is where I think now this is where you need to you need the experienced leaders like a Harry Kane, like a Declan Rice to lead you now in these difficult moments. Congo are 45 minutes away from immortality, if I'm being honest. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the second half. I'm surprised there isn't any changes, if I'm being honest. I thought Tuchel would have made one or two. But for Congo, I think they've been extremely good. They've worked hard. They defended well. And I think the manager can be very pleased in in what he's seen for the first half. And I think his message then would be, look, keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it together for the first sort of 10, 15 minutes, second half. We know there's going to be an insult. We know there's going to be an onslaught by England. We know they're going to attack us. We've got to keep it tight. Now, if he has made changes to, it would be interesting. So how long does he give it? 10 minutes, 15 minutes before he starts making subs? Do you change the formation? Do you change whatever? And if Congo go and get another second goal, what does that do then to the mentality then? It's very, very, very interesting. It's going to be a nervy second half for sure. That is for sure. Big up to David if Fancy's worth under down. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. Just that they've not played well today. They haven't turned up, if I'm being honest. Congo will get us off and underway in the start of the second half, so I'm going to be a little bit behind on the scoreboard. Right. Once it reaches 15, I'll start it then. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, we are. So Congo play all the way back now. Second half here, 1-0 Congo. Whoever thought that? Whoever thought that Congo would get a start here? Big up to everyone that's watching. Really appreciate the company today on a day that could be quite a momentous day in World Cup history. As I said, England have never come back from a 1-0 down. The last time they did it was 60 years ago, and that was in the World Cup final. Here's Congo. Oh, God, if that was a Congo player there, I think England would have been 2-0 down at the start. Free kick now to Harry Kane, gets fouled. Another England cock-up taking another injured player. You cannot bring on Saka because of England equaliser going to extra time. Yeah, I know. I mean, to be fair, David, you shouldn't need extra time to beat. You should be winning this 3 or 4-0. This is shocking. Shocking. And even I'm a little bit, wow. Here's Maduka now. Maduka, again, being easily tackled by the Congo fullback. Is Jed Spence now. Jed Spence. Gayu now. Declan Rice. Plays it out now to Rashford now. England playing it now. Cross from left to right. Here's Maduka now. Is he going to put a cross in? He does. He puts a beautiful cross and good header out by Congo. Congo trying to get the ball out. Good header out. And it's offside. No. Anderson has not played well. Here's Anderson now to Bellingham, and it goes out for a goal kick. Oh, I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. I think Maduka looks a little bit injured. He's limping around a little bit. So that's interesting. But Congo looked quite comfortable, actually. England sort of playing the same way they did in the first half. It is quite... I can't believe what I'm watching. Here's England now. Coming down the left. Here's now Rashford. Can Rashford do something? Rashford now plays it to O'Reilly now. O'Reilly starting to get forward a little bit, helping them out. It goes for another corner. Big up. Will he last the whole second half plus extra time if you get there? I agree with you. I think Saka should be on. I think Saka should have come on at halftime. Problem is, will he last the full game? And if it goes into extra time, as David says, can't last that long. But for me, I would have made a change at halftime. Totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. I don't think it's working down England's right-hand side. I think they're failing massively down there. It is another corner kick now. And it's all about Congo keeping England out first 20, 15 minutes. Good header again. Congo getting across. It was Bellingham getting in position to knock in that header. But again, it was Bellingham. And the Congo defender realised what was happening, saw the danger, and got the ball out straight away. Good defending by Congo there. Declan Rice, who's been poor on corners today, I have to say. His delivery has been quite awful. But here we go. We've got some big lads in there. It's Declan Rice. Declan Rice gets the ball in. Oh, the keeper saves it. It's a foul anyway. Don't know why. Or is he giving another corner? Hang on. So they're checking here. Who pushed who first? Oh, I think Harry. Yeah. Yeah, that's a free kick to Congo. But no penalty given. Here's Harry. Declan Rice with a poor corner again. It's been dreadful, the corners. They really have been. Here's Declan Rice. He's crossing tonight. It's been dreadful. Really has been. But again, England recycle it. But Congo, oh, that's a nasty tackle. Referee says play on. And play on they do. And England now stretched here. Oh, good defending. That was from Gehu. Really lucky. Congo were there a little bit late. If they got the ball that quicker, they were in. They were totally in. But here's England. England now. Rashford. Side netting. And he hits the advertising board in frustration. That is the closest England have got to equaliser. Here's Rashford again. And good tackle that was from... did Raza get the ball? Do you know what? That should have been a free kick to England if I'd been... How that got played on, I do not know. But here's Rashford again. Rashford, a good chance. Does take on his man brilliantly. Hits the ball. And see, again, just a little bit off. Big up to John. Going to watch it on TV and listen to you, Dermot, commentating from Biased Comms. Look, I think England, look, from an Irish point of view, am I happy? A little bit. Oh dear. Oh dear. From an Irish point of view, am I finding this funny? A little bit. And I'm being honest, just a tad bit, I'm finding this a bit hilariously funny. But I can't have my Irish views dictate. No, I can't. I have to be unbiased. Big up, John. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're doing well. He's England now. Starting to come into centre circle a little bit. Declan Rice now takes it around. Tries to flick it through to Bellingham, I think. Here's Bellingham now in the penalty area. And somehow all the picture's gone dead. I don't know if it's yeah, it was RT, it was BBC. England still 1-0 down. Nothing's changed. I haven't missed a goal. But here's England now recycling it now. Here's Maduke now on the right-hand side. We've got Spence trying to do the overlap in there. Puts a beautiful ball in. And really, that's to nobody. He should be making changes now. If I was him, I was seen enough. And that was the Bellingham shot I missed. What a save again for the keeper. Seriously, that was going in. The keeper was going the wrong way. And somehow got his hand to it. Now, he was going to catch it. The Congo player didn't know. This Congo keeper's having the game of his life. And no wonder Bellingham's looking a little bit, oh my God, is it going to be one of those days today? Tuchel now up in his technical area. But it's his last game as England manager. Here's now Maduke now. England trying to put the ball in. Oh, over the bar from Rashford. And Rashford's on the floor, clutching his knee. Oh, I've been making changes now. Why he's not making changes is beyond me. Good head. Oh, that header was way wide by Rashford. Way wide. Here's Congo keeper again, getting ready. Here's the Bellingham shot again. That was going in, deflected as well. But what a save for the keeper. Have to say, fantastic save. It's Congo now. Throw into them, just upside, just in the England half, the left-hand side. Coming up to 55 minutes gone. 10 minutes in the second half. Still 1-0 Congo. And Congo sort of deserved the lead. I think they've been a better team. They've done better. England have been poor tonight. England have been very poor. And I think a lot of the knives will be out for the manager. I think a lot of the knives from a Welsh and Irish view, I take your point. Yeah, from a Welsh and Irish view, yeah, exactly. But look, putting that aside, you would expect England to win this. They will. The popularity. I do know what GHM. I agree 100%. The popularity of the Congo is going to double in 9 months from the tailor this keeper will get tonight. Yeah, he'd be a bit like the Cape Verde keeper. His popularity is going to go through the roof. But he's done well. He's there. What it is, that's his job, is to save goals, and he's done that brilliantly. And to be fair, Congo from a man to a man have played well tonight. You know, they're defending well, they get a goal kick. I just feel some England players have not played well tonight. I think Jed Spencer's been poor. I think Bellingham's been poor. I think Harry Kane's been non-existent. Where's Harry Kane when you need him? Do you know, he's been nowhere. They need inspiring. And they're not going to get inspired by Harry Kane, as much as I love Harry Kane, and I do, and I wish he'd come back to Tottenham. I've always said it, he's not a captain material. I think Elliot Anderson's been poor. How the hell he's worth 116 million, I do not know. I think Bellingham's been okay. He's had a few bites, but I think Rashford has tried as well. But it seems all too predictable. It seems all too simple of what England are trying to do. And I feel Congo would deal with this all day long. England are not getting it in quick enough. You look at the French last night. It was all, look, our job is to score more goals than you. England's attack is, we're going to sit here and defend, and we're going to counter-attack you. It doesn't work. And Congo will lap that up all day long. Here's Rashford now to Declan Rice. He's been poor as well. Bellingham twisting and turning like an eel. It's Jed Spence. Jed Spence out right now. Look, trying to move it up a little bit. They're trying to get quicker. Again, the crosses have been poor. So Congo are going to deal with that as easy as anything. Coming up to an hour gone and still no changes, which is beyond me. I mean, that's going nowhere. I mean, the service tonight to the strikers, I have to say, has been dreadful. I dread to think if England moves this. I do dread to think the amount of backlash that these England players and management will get. Rashford, yeah. Declan Rice hasn't been great either, if I'm being honest. He hasn't been. I've seen him play better. I rarely have seen him play better. Look, to be fair, I think Rashford's tried. I think Rashford's been one of few. I think Bellingham has tried as well. I think Harry Kane, I love Harry Kane, but he's just so been poor tonight. And this is when you need your star man to step up. This is when you like a Mbappe or Vinicius Jr. This is when you need your star players to help you out of these holes. And again, England just being, they get so far and they look out of touch. No free kick. The referee's not giving a lot at the moment. Here's Harry Kane now. Harry Kane And again, the passing has been brutal. Harry Kane, well, look, who's he going to come on for? Spurs lad. I mean, technically that should have been a free kick, but it's not. If Watkins coming on, then is he going to change it, go for a 4-4-2? How is he going to change it? That's a call. That's a big call. Or his Congo now. Do you know what? They're in here. Congo in the box. Oh, unlucky. Congo are still in the England box. That tricky little number 9, he's been absolutely immense. That's a poor crossing from Congo, I have to say, but they recycled the ball now to the left-hand side. Here's Congo now. Look at a lovely ball, crossfield ball. That's going to be too high for him. Ball goes out for a throw-in. So, Spurs lad, you can see Watkins coming on, Saka and Gordon coming on as well. Good stop that was from Henderson. It really was. Now, there is substitutes coming on. So I think Maduke's come on. Rashford's coming off for Gordon. But Gordon's been poor as well. So Saka's on. Yeah, I'll take the number 9. But I would too, actually. The Congo number 9, I would. He's a tricky little winger, isn't he? I love him at Tottenham. He looks really good. But here's England now. On the bench. Oh, cross in. Good defending by Congo. A little bit. Oh, ball goes in. Header goes out. It's going to be to the pumps now. Here's Gordon now tracking back. Is that Reece James that's come on? If somebody can let me know in the chat, it's Reece James come on. Tuchel's going absolutely ballistic at halftime. It's going ballistic on the touchline. Well, I think Reece James has come on for. Is that Reece James? I think it might be Reece James on, you know. Okay, so who's. Oh. So who's come on? Oh, that was O'Reilly. Sorry. Oh, good block that was from Anderson. Just looks so poor. I've never seen a side so poor. I'm shocked. I'm sitting here genuinely shocked. Good defending corner to Congo. Oh, it was O'Reilly I saw. Sorry, my mistake. It was O'Reilly on the left-hand side. Good defending by O'Reilly, that was. Wow. Here's O'Reilly now, corner to Congo. A second goal here. That killed the game completely, taken short. They're going wide now. They're going for a... Is he going for a shot? He's got deflected. Just gone out for another corner. Wow, that number 7 had a crack, didn't he? So take a short. Let's see. Who to get deflection off? Oh, Anderson. Got deflection. That was going in as well, you know. They took it short. Caught England out there. Wow. England 1-0 down in the round of 16 and now are gone. Are Congo about to shock the world by beating England? England fans looking a little bit, oh shit, are we going to lose this? That is a bit long. But here's Saka now. It's bad that here's Saka. Is he gone? The ball goes out for a England throw-in. Saka now with the ball. I'd be interested if they did lose this, would Tuchel still remain in his job? Well, change for Congo. The tricky number 7's coming off. I thought he's been brilliant today. Both wingers for Congo have been absolute. Whatever happens from now on, I think these Congo players can go home with their head held high. I think if I tell you one thing, whoever gets Mexico, I think Mexico can beat either team. So I don't think England have been that great. It's Jed Spence now. Jed Spence to Saka. Saka now, is he looking for? Goes back to Anderson. Anderson with the ball. Checks, goes over. Finds Kasu. Cantu now to O'Reilly. O'Reilly now to Gordon. Gordon trying to take on his man. Checks, goes back. Gordon's had a poor World Cup in my view. Is O'Reilly now. O'Reilly now to Gayu. Gayu now with the ball to Jed Spence. Jed Spence on the right now. He puts a beautiful cross in. Looking for Harry Kane. No referee's not going to give a free kick. Here's Congo now. Congo on the break. And Congo, and he's beaten O'Reilly for pace. He has. And that's a free kick. I think that would be a free kick to Congo. No, free kick to England. Here's Gayu. Gayu now to Anderson. The longer this goes on, the longer desperation is going to start to set in. Could it be one of those games? Could it be one of those games where England lose to Congo? Do you know, again, it was just bad playing, bad defending. As I said, that this is, if England do win this, it'll be the first time they've come back from a losing position since 1966. You're talking over 60 years ago since England have came back from a losing position to win a World Cup game. That is a shocking stat. Here's Jed Spence now. He makes a mash on his man. He puts it in, but nobody there. Nobody there. Is the tricky little number 9 there. He's given a free kick, I think. Yeah, he has. He's asking the player to come over. And again, it's Waz that was taken out. And again, England are... Sorry, just need to do one thing. Sorry. England are 1-0 down. Still 1-0 Congo. Hydration break. Just picked the right time to finish off my ham. Sorry. I was just cooking that. Big up to everyone. Look. You're looking at what, 20 minutes left? I can't see you scoring. I can't see you scoring at all. I don't know why. This is worrying. This is extremely worrying. If you're an England fan, this is worrying. Well, they're showing pictures of this England again. Absolutely great stuff from the Congo goalkeeper. Absolutely. I can't say Congo don't deserve this because I think they've played damn well. What I am surprised of is how bad England have played, and it's like, can you criticise the squad? Can you criticise who he's picked? I think you can. I think you can, and I think you should do. Spence has come off. I can't believe it, but Spence has been substituted. The only thing I could think, he's taking Spence off and he's put Eze on. He's changing his formation around. Yeah. I just don't get this. I do not get this, guys. I do not get your manager. I think it's far too late. He should have done these changes at half-time, but I wouldn't have taken Jed Spence off. I'm not saying that because I'm a Tottenham fan, and I think Jed Spence has probably played well tonight. I just think it's a last throw of the dice from a manager that's out of his depth a little bit, and a team that's looked poor. It's a team that looks poor. It's a team that has not looked good. It's a team that doesn't look organised, doesn't look together. And you've had your chances. It's not like you haven't. You had, but you haven't taken them. And you've had 10 attempts on goal, 4 on target. Congo have had 5, and the only one Congo goal shot the van target they scored from, which, in my view, again, here's Harry Kane in the box. Harry Kane now being played out of it. Here's Saka. Saka puts the ball in. Gordon trying to look for it. Good header that was from Wan-Bissaka, but Wan-Bissaka gets a slight knock on it. Let's see. Yeah, he does. He gets a slight knock on it and goes out for a England corner now. 20 minutes to go here. I mean, if England equalise it, I think it will go to extra time, or England might nick it in the last minute. But even if England do go through, which at the moment is very doubtful, I think whoever you play in the next round, they're going to have to up the game massively. I just really do. I just think, again, it's just, I don't get it. Again, just bad delivery that was. Eze gets pulled down to the ground. It's a free kick now to England. So Eze gets fouled. So another chance. No, it's a free kick. Oh, it is a free kick to England. Now it's Declan Rice. Don't tell me that letting him. He's been poor in delivery today. Free kick comes in. Again, they're looking for a penalty. The referee's not giving anything away. It's Gordon. Gordon now to good cross in. And again, it's the crossing's been dreadful. Bellingham has been dreadful. Harry Kane's been dreadful. All these big superstars that you would expect to really shine and really come up into this game have really not done nothing. Now, they are making the changes. So the tricky number 9 has come off. It's going to add 2 minutes on for the, he's saying 2 minutes. He's counting down the throwing. Now he's saying give up, get on with it. Here comes England again. Pushing forward, O'Reilly to Gordon now. Gordon, is he going to make something happen? No, he's not. Plays it back to Gehu. Gehu now with the ball. England trying to push something forward now. Here's Saka now. Saka finds Eze, his Arsenal counterpart. Here is now Declan Rice, plays for Arsenal as well. Long cross in, finds Gordon. Is Gordon have a crack? Is he going to put a ball in? He does first time. Harry Kane! And there is the equaliser. There is your equaliser. Harry Kane gets another goal. It's England 1, Congo 1. Now, will England go for the kill now? Will England go for the kill? It is 1-1. Congo hearts broken. But it's England 1. Harry Kane with a header. They huffed and they huffed and they puffed and they puffed. And at last they blew the house down to Harry Kane getting an equaliser. And again, let's not say they don't deserve it. I agree, Wayne. They do not deserve it. It was Eze, and it was a beautiful ball in from Declan Rice. Declan Rice found Gordon. Gordon put a delicious cross in. There is Harry Kane. And the keeper again got his hand to it. First time cross as well from Gordon. Gordon puts it in. There is Harry Kane. Got away from his marker. Headed the ball brilliantly in. The keeper got his hand to it, but into the corner of the net. England have equalised. The talisman for England has stood up and been counted. Where's he been for the last 75 minutes? But when you want him there, he will get you a goal. And that is what it means. Now, go on and win it now. Go on and put them to bed. Go and put them to bed now. So 1-1. That is his 11th World Cup goal in all World Cups. He's gone now 12th, I think, his World Cup goal for England now. It's a couple of substitutions for Congo. They're going to be disappointed. They're going to be angry they've conceded that goal. But England now need to go on and win this now. I need to go and do it. If they do play Mexico, they're going to have to play a hell of a lot better than they have been playing. I'm telling you now. But we have 15 minutes left of this game. Can England now go and win this game and win it within the 90? Or will the game go into extra time? Will the game go to penalties? It's hard to know. I think England will get a chance. We'll get another couple of chances before the end of the 90. And it will be, will they take the chances? Here's Gehu. Gehu comes forward now, looking for options. Finds O'Reilly now. England trying to muster something. Bellingham there was on the left. Does. Surely. England go back to Gehu. Gehu now. Comes forward. Looking for options. Finds his centre-back partner. England now playing more 5. They're looking for Bellingham. Goes through, but there's Anthony Gordon. He sort of ducks out of the way, but Bellingham gets the ball. Quietly gets pushed off. His Gordon now. Gordon trying to walk his way through in. That's never going to happen, by the way. That was never going to happen. But here's Congo. Pickford is out. Kicks the ball long up the field. Saka trying to keep it in. Doesn't keep it in. But there you go. It is 1-1. England fans looking a little bit happy now. If you haven't heard the breaking news today, guys, Tottenham are close to getting a deal sorted for Tonali, a 90 to 95 million pound deal. Tottenham have put in a 90 million bid plus add-ons to take it up to 90 million pound. So Spurs are ready to go. As we're also to let you know that Brighton have agreed a deal to sign Luka Vajovic from Tottenham to Brighton. That is a here we go. It's a 46 million fixed fee plus sell-on clause. Takes it up to bring it to the potential deal package over 50 million quid for the 18-year-old. And now Tottenham put in a 90 million bid for Tonali. So that should be accepted. So we're looking in the next 24 to 72 hours. All things should be going good. Tottenham still busy, and Tottenham looking to get a striker as well in the transfer market. Here's a goal. Oh, hit the top. That was close. And that was from Anderson. Good try from Anderson. It was rising all the way over the bar. Here's Congo now on the break, trying to come forward. They've played well up to this point, Congo, I have to say. Been the better side. So England come flying forward now. It's going to be a little bit helter-skelter now as the match goes on. And the ball goes back again. A little bit, and a good tackling that was from Saka. Coming up to 10 minutes to go. Will it be late drama for either side, or will this be going to extra time? I think it may be going to extra time. Big up to Rodney Martin. Big up, come on, England, yeah. Well, you need to play a hell of a lot better if you're going to win the World Cup, I'm telling you now, because you've been dreadful today. You've been absolutely dreadful. You may win this actually in the next 10 minutes. I guarantee you may score a goal. But here's Anthony Gordon. That's a free kick. Even I got to say that's a free kick. How's he not given that? Seriously. The referee's been a bit off today, I must admit. What's he given? Well, he's given a free kick to England. Here comes Declan Rice now. Declan Rice to Saka. Can Saka now run at it? Saka plays it back to Rice. Rice goes through. Good header out by Congo. Here's Gordon now running after it now. He's going to let the ball throw out for a throw in. Yeah, he is. Of course he is. Here we go again. Down the left-hand side. Big up Rodney. Big up Rain. Big up Spurs lad. Thank you all for your company. Really appreciate it. Here's Bellingham now. Bellingham now to Gordon. Gordon to Bellingham on the left-hand side. Bellingham going to put a cross in. He checks. He comes back. He checks. He does a little bit of asylum. Oh, it's in the box. Oh, nobody could get the hand on it. Here's Anderson now. Is Andy going to play Gordon? No, he doesn't. He does. He plays it back to Gordon now. Gordon puts a wicked cross in and a good header out by Congo as well. England now start to turn the screw a little bit. Turn the notch it up a little bit. They're going to press to see if they can break down this Congo wall again and send them home from the World Cup. And England will carry on to Mexico, I think on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Here's Anderson. Gordon gets fouled. The referee says play on. Referees let a hell of a lot go today, I must admit. So is a lot of the officials as well. Here's Saka. Saka down the right. Plays it now to Eze. Eze checks. Plays it back to Rice. The little Arsenal connection working well. Or here's lovely little 1-2 from Eze and Saka. Saka puts a ball in. Or the ball goes floating around. There was nobody there. And Congo just slump it away. But here's Congo. And a good header back. All the way back to Pickford. Pickford plays it out. Rolls it out. Then to England to get started again. It's Gehu. And now in the last sort of 10 minutes, it has been all England. It really has been all England. But here is Congo. Congo now with the ball. Running forward. I think Congo have lost a little bit of their... Big up, Dale boy. Hope you're doing the right, bud. It's just one of those shite. Do you know what, Dale? I agree. It's not been great. I think you haven't shown a lot. I think you got lucky with the equaliser. Good goal, though. He took it well. But I think Congo were the better side in the first half. And you look a bit disjointed. I don't know what it is, but for me, you look a little bit disjointed. But look, if you win and you go through, you got to play a hell of a lot better against the teams that are about if you want to win this World Cup. Because there is play your way into it. But I think if England come up against a France or a Brazil or an Argentina, that could be their route to the final, could be Brazil, Argentina, play France in the final. I think you've got to improve a hell of a lot. And I've been disappointed with Harry Kane tonight. I think he's been very quiet. He hasn't been himself. Here's Saka going on an amazing run. He's doing well at the moment. He's done better on the right-hand side than the player that was on there for the whole game that he was on, I have to say. I know you can't start Saka, and he won't last the full game, but it's Bellingham, Anderson, Gehu, Gordon, Bellingham. Lovely bit of skill from Bellingham. puts a beautiful ball in, looking for a striker, doesn't find it. And as long as this game, a bit of a mix-up between England centre-backs, but here's Anderson now. Anderson running forward, look at him, driving forward, trying to find Harry Kane. Harry Kane in the box, loses the ball for the umpteenth time in this game. Here's Saka. Kicks it long, gives it away. Here's Anderson. Gordon trying to get his head on noggin onto it, and it goes to the keeper. Yeah, do you know what? I agree. I don't see anything here that makes me believe that England can go and win the World Cup. Few England players of the past, John Terry there. Here's Congo again. Congo running forward. A little bit of a gap now. Little bit, England being stretched to the back a little bit here. Ball goes true. Good header out that was from Gehu. And the ball goes true and straight through to Pickford. It goes. And he plays it short now. 5 minutes plus injury time. Can somebody find a winner, or we're going to extra time? Which we're really interested. Here's Anderson. Comes forward. Anderson. Oh, here's Bellingham. Bellingham through. Is Bellingham going to shoot? Oh, what a save from the keeper. Again, the keeper has done brilliantly. Here's Gordon. Gordon to Harry Kane. Harry Kane's going to have a crack. Harry Kane. Oh, my good Lord. 2-1. That's it. There's your winner. They do not deserve it. But there's your winner. They do not deserve it. But as I said, once you scored the first goal, it's about getting in there. And they've taken it. I have to say, great goal by Harry Kane. But all that was made possible by Bellingham. The way he drove at that Congo. Got 5 minutes plus injury time here now. They should see it through. And they're into the round of 16 to play Mexico and the Azteca Stadium. And this is the first time, and this is a stat and a half. This is the first time since 1966 England have come from behind to win a game. Now, if that doesn't tell you might be on the way to winning the World Cup, I don't know what is. It was a great save for the keeper, by the way. Gordon then got it. Gordon just outside the box, does his little dingle. There was Harry Kane, made a bit of space for himself. He shot straight into the corner. Cracking goal by Harry Kane, I have to say. Little bit of space for the first time and got his goal in. And that is possibly the winner. And England, from staring defeat in the face, have now secured their route into the round of 16 to play at Mexico City at altitude in the Azteca Stadium. And the last time they played there, some little Argentinian scored one dubious goal and one cracking goal to knock England out of the 86 World Cup. I think the celebration's a little bit over the top. I mean, you've just played a shit game. You scored a good goal, but jumping into each other's arms and, and celebrating. Look, you just you're beating Congo, who have outplayed you for most of the first half. And there you are, Pickford's jumping into Henderson's arms. Look, a little bit much. Over the top, I would say. Bit over the top. Yeah, you won the game. Fair play to you, but you've made hard work of it. If this was France or Argentina or Brazil or somebody else, I think they would have won this game a long time ago. There you are, jumping into each other's arms. Come on. Fet me, lad. Here's England. Here's Eze. Good stuff from Eze. Eze now to Gordon. Gordon plays it down to Bellingham. Bellingham running and the ball goes out for a Congo throw in now. Bellingham did make that second goal, by the way, I have to say. Big up to Spurs lad, big up the Wayne, big up the Rodney, big up Del Boy. 2-1. Wazza's coming off, and Mazaduku's coming off as well. And coming on is May. is Mayville, and I couldn't get the second name for Ghana and Congo. I mean, the Congo looked like they're going out of the World Cup. Be interesting how long it's played added on, actually. Probably 5 minutes added on time. Good header out. So England look like they're going on and going on again. It's Bellingham. Good stuff. Bellingham now to Anderson. Anderson with the ball on the left-hand side. Harry Kane. Little triangle. Keep ball now. There has to be questions asked about the performance today. I will say that. I will say that. There has to be questions asked. Yeah, big up Spurs, lad. I know. He done well. He did come up when he was needed for you lads. As now going to injury time now. Is Harry Kane going to have a hat-trick? Oh, no, he's not. I say be 5 minutes time added on, if anything. But yeah, first time in 60 years you've come from behind to win a World Cup game. It's shocking. 6 minutes of time added on. So we've got another 6 minutes of this. I think, look, Harry Kane is a generational great. I think he's in the same breath as Jimmy Greaves or strikers like that out. But I don't think he's captain material, Spurs lad. I don't. I think there's better players that could be captain. I think if you just look at his goal scoring parents, I think, yeah, I agree. I agree. He's more than world class. He's up there in the top echelons of strikers around the world, of past and present. But I think they should find a better captain. I don't think he wouldn't inspire me. But look, what do I know? But yeah, I think he's up there with the likes of Jimmy Greaves. I would love him back at Tottenham. It may happen one day. You may come and find he's finished his career at Spurs. But you never know. We can always wish and hope, can't we, man? We can always wish and hope. Here's Congo. 5 minutes to go. Congo with a free kick. Put the ball in. Gets out. And Congo going to have a crack from here. But here's the losers again, England. Back to Congo. Congo get the ball now on the right-hand side. Lovely little ball. He puts the ball in. Is that going wide? Going wide. And goes so wide it hits advertising board. And I think that will be that. I think apart from having, I don't think they'll get into it. Yeah, and that game will be shown live here as well. Ball speed 94 kilometers an hour. Spin rate 6.4. I mean, it's a cracking goal. I have to say, absolutely. Both goals that he scored tonight have been world class. Absolutely world class. But yeah, Mexico's going to be a different. It's going to be a different opposition. You're going to be playing at altitude. You're going to be playing in Mexico City as well, and the most famous stadium, the Aztec Stadium as well. As I said, 40 years ago, a little Argentinian put England out of the World Cup in '86. It's nice that you've broken the hoodoo today as well, that you've come from behind and won this, which is great. I think that gives you confidence going forward. That gives you confidence that, right, we can win games. When we haven't played well, we can come behind and win. And I think if you are going to win major tournaments or competitions or win in anything, that if you do win by playing badly, that also gives you an indication that it may be your year. It may be you may be there and thereabouts. I think there's bigger teams in the World Cup. I think France, I think Argentina are probably teams to watch. Brazil are always Brazil. So I don't think they should be ever discounted. But I just feel that you've played poorly today. No question about it. You haven't done well today. But you've still turned out a winning game. And I think that's interesting in itself as well. Thoughts on Luka leaving? Look, I'm not too upset he's leaving, to be fair. And also, it's down to if De Zerbi didn't want him there and didn't think he would be in his plans, then fair enough. I think we've got a good price for him, 50 million. That's including the sell-on clause. I think for an 18-year-old to get 50 odd million for him is very good. So I think it's a good way. He gets what he wants. We get a good bit of money plus the sell-on clause as well. And then that means we can go and bring in Tonali. We can go and bring in other players as well. So I think it's great. I think it's fantastic that it's happening. Tonali will be happening. And also, I can break you a little bit of breaking news on Tonali. He has turned down Man City as well. Tonali's turned down the City offer. He's turned down the City project for a Tottenham project. So that shows what De Zerbi can bring as well. Yeah, I can't see us getting... He's been talked about. So I wouldn't, keep hold of that dream. He may be coming yet. So we're coming up to a minute to go at the end of the second half here. A game really that the first half, Congo shocked the world by taking the lead, but it's taken England a long old time to get back into it. But Harry Kane at the double. Harry Kane at the double. Now, we have a free kick here. Just inside, just outside the England area. And it was Wazza that was brought down by Bellingham, I think. So Bellingham brought down here. Was a free kick, by the way. Now, we're coming to the last 30 seconds of the game. Nails being eaten. Pickford lining up his wall. I think this will be the last shout of the second half, I think, of the game. There's Pickford barking out his orders, setting his wall up. We've got the draft excluder down there. Anderson's down there. We've got a wall of 4. Stones. Harry Kane's in there. Everyone's marking everyone. Wazza over it. Just get this here. Now, don't know what referee's doing that for, but anyway, he drew a line down. Here's Wazza. We're at we're over injury time now as well. Wazza shoots. Oh, over the bar from Wazza. And I think that will be that. I think, look, you haven't played well, as I said, but that was close. That was very, very, very close. But again, and that is it. England are through to the round of 16 by the skin of their teeth. Yes, you have beaten Congo by 2-1, and Congo did half give you a scare, give you a massive scare. But if it wasn't for a brace from double Harry Kane, that sent you through to the round of 16, where you'd be playing Mexico away at the Aztec Stadium in Mexico City. I think that's on Saturday, 1 o'clock. A game you can see here live on THFC tonight. So we have got that to come as well. But England have won today by 2-1 of Congo. Thank you for your company. I will be back tomorrow with some Spurs content as well tomorrow. Also, there may be a little pre-record put up later, any more Spurs news going around. But guys, that is it. Thank you for joining me on this England watch-along. England beat Congo by 2-1. Congo are out of the World Cup. Fair play to them. Played absolutely brilliant. And also, England through by the skin of their teeth. Thanks to the legend that is Harry Kane. See you later. Come on, you Spurs.